Okay, so the F1 liveries came out yesterday. Last night, in fact, it came out. Well, not even last night, earlier this morning it came out. The launches and everything happened. So, my tier list, I'm also going to be doing the MotoGP bikes for 2025, and I'll do the F1 race suits. I'm not going to do the MotoGP race suits because I don't have all of those pictures. So I'm not going to do that one. So, first let's start off with Honda. I guess I'll go in the order that it's placed here. Honda. I don't think they're using this livery anymore, so I'm not going to use that. Visa Cash App or Beef then. Fantastic. I love the white, genuinely, and the blue at the back. Loving it, loving it. Johan Mir's Honda. I love it. It's genuinely might be my favorite MotoGP bike. It's the same with S. It's a fantastic livery. I very much enjoy the white, the red, and the black on that. Trackhouse Racing. It's a great livery, right? It's better than having OnlyFans on your bike, but it's a fantastic livery. I enjoy it. Normal Red Bull, mid. It's not bad. It's not good either. So it's mid. Sauber though. Sauber goes into fantastic. I love that Sauber livery. Genuinely, if in F1 Manager, if a Sauber mod comes out to get that livery, I'm getting it. If I might even buy F1, I might even buy F1 25 just for the Sauber livery. It's that good. Next, the Aprilia, but the satellite Aprilia, so the second Aprilia team. I like the purple and the blue. It's a nice color mix in my opinion. Goes into great. Mercedes. I do not like the Mercedes. It is going into awful. I genuinely don't like the Mercedes. I would have preferred it if it was black, like all black and then the light blue. Would have preferred that much better. The KTM bikes, it's all the same livery, and it's like a Red Bull, mid. Williams though, Williams goes into great. I like the different shades of the blue on the Williams. Very, very nice. And especially, I hope Williams does well this year. I very much do. Next, Aston Martin. Aston Martin. I'm deciding if it's going to go into mid or bad. It's not great. It's the same as last year. I didn't hate last year's one, so I guess I'll go put it in mid. Valentino Rossi's team for MotoGP. The yellow is the bike is mostly white with a red, and I do like red, but the yellow. It's I think it was the 2023 bike or 2022 bike with it black and that neon. That was so much better. So unfortunately, even though Rossi is my second favorite rider of all time behind Danny Pedrosa, it's just gonna have to go into bad. It's not a good living in my opinion. Aprilia. Aprilia, it's gonna go into mid. It's not that much, but actually no, it's bad. It's just black and red, which is beautiful in my opinion, but it just doesn't fit. I'd like to have more color. I say that, then I have blank. I have three blank stuff in fantastic, but it just doesn't fit in my opinion. Next up is the second on the bike with the green and the white. This goes into great. I love this. I think Honda makes some of, if not the best, liveries for MotoGP currently. Very much. The Alpine, the pink and the blue Alpine. This goes into fantastic. I don't get why people don't like this. I love this livery. This, the Sauber livery, are are my two favorites. I love that livery. Next, KTM. It's gonna be a mid. Grassini. Grassini's awful. It's just light blue. I do not like light blue. Um, Monster Yamaha. They'll go in about mid. I don't hate it. I like it, but it's not like bad. McLaren. McLaren is going in mid. I did love the livery last year. I did genuinely love it. But this year, just the MasterCard on the front two wings, it fits with McLaren's theme, but it just ruins the livery, in my opinion. Also, sponsor placements. Ferrari, awful. Same thing like McLaren. Sponsor placements, disgusting. The blue on the back, specifically the back wing, disgusting. I hate that Ferrari livery. I do not like it. I like the red. Everything else, I hate that Ferrari livery. Ducati Corsa. I think it's how you pronounce it. Or Ducati Corsa. For MotoGP. It's gonna go into bad. Like, it's not good. It's not good in my opinion. I can't find a reason to like it. Also, for Mark Marquez, he should have changed his number to be black. The red on red, awful. Do not like it. I already said Cassini would be an awful. Yeah. Okay. So now, since I have basically done all the teams, or I have done all the teams, let me do the F1 race suits. The F1 race suits, yeah. Visa Cash App RB. Loving that race suit. Same with S. Loving that race suit. Just a nice blend of colors, man. I enjoy it. Ferrari's race suit, slightly better than the livery. Slightly better. Williams. The suit is mid. Just mid in my opinion. Don't like how do you say? I like that it's Williams, but it's not like giving Williams. When I look at that race suit, it doesn't give off Williams in my opinion. Alpine, that's a great race suit. Great. McLaren, same like last year. Well, it is different from last year. It is different from last year, but it's just mid. I can't find a reason to hate it. With the Red Bull though, that race, I genuinely do like this year's Red Bull race suit. This year's Red Bull race suit, love it. Mercedes race suit, don't like it, bad. Same with Aston, don't like it, bad. It's too plain. Just too plain in my opinion. I like what Mercedes does on the side with the names. I like that, and the Adidas stripes. Enjoy it, very much enjoy it. It's just too plain, in my opinion. I don't like it. Sauber on the other end, fantastic. I very much love Sauber for that. So yes, this is my final tier list. In awful, I have the Mercedes livery, Carasini in MotoGP, and Ferrari liveries. Awful, do not like them. In bad, Rossi's Ducati bike, Aprilia's bike, Ducati's bike, the Ferrari race suit, Mercedes race suit, and Aston Martin race suits. Mercedes and Aston Martin, too plain, I don't like it. Ferraris, I just can't find a reason to like it. And I don't, maybe I should write down what's next. I'll do that next. Into mid. Mid is the McLaren race suit, as well as the Williams race suit. The McLaren car, Monster Energy Yamaha, the Aston Martin, the two KTMs, and the Red Bull Integrate the Red Bull race suit, Alpine race suit, the Honda, I believe that's the satellite bike, that the Williams livery, the satellite Yamaha, and Trackhouse. Love all of that. Then we go into fantastic. Sauber race suit and livery, the Alpine livery, Hess race suit and livery, and the Visa Cash App RB race suit and livery, along with Johan Mir's Honda. I love that Honda. My favorite, by far my favorite livery out of all the MotoGP teams. And I do hope that Honda is better this year, purely because I want to see that Honda on the podium or there by number one. I so badly want Honda to do well, purely because I want Johan Mir, my fifth favorite rider of all time, and that Honda, that beautiful Honda, to be on the podium. Love it. Same with Alpine. I wish Alpine, Hess, and Sauber can all get into the points or finish consistently in the points this season, as well as having at least a podium this season, because I want to see these beautiful cars there on the podium. I do not care if Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren, even Aston, has to blow up and Visa Cash App RB. If I can get this Sauber and Alpine cars on the podium, P1 and 2s, oh, phew, I would love that. Love that very much. So I might do race helmets next for the MotoGP and Formula 1 teams.